Hello, welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. I am your host, Cheryl. At the time of this filming, it is August 3rd of 2024. Hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado, where I reside. Today, we're having a little bit of partly cloudy skies. It's hot, very hot, and I have poor lighting, so I do apologize. Today, I kind of wanted to go through with you guys today on some totes that I have been not doing and I got to get back into it. I will be honest with you. The last few weeks I have been dealing with depression on a continuous basis. A lot of it is outside world, outside circumstances. A lot of it also is inside my home and other things that it's affecting me. My depression has been very high, and depression is not talked about enough on how it makes people feel, how it zaps you. It zaps you with energy, it zaps you with everything. And I have been struggling for the last few weeks dealing with that stuff. And it's not an easy task. Showing my totes of all the yarns that I have gotten over the years has also been paying a bit of a price on me too, due to the fact that I have so much of it. And when you have the tendencies of hoarders and all this other stuff, it's not a good feeling. And the reason why I know that I'm leaning towards those tendencies is because I have family members that were hoarders, and it's not an easy task, and I am trying to be on a low buy this year. I've bought maybe, four, maybe five very small hauls of yarn lately and stuff like that. But it still adds up. It still weighs down on your heart. It still weighs down on your emotional well-being. And hoarding, most typical people that have hoarding issues are trying to fill a need. And I need to put the brakes on and say, okay, enough is enough, and start getting my act together again. It's not an easy task. So having this yarn, even though it's all pretty and everything else like that, it still makes me feel like this instead of being fun and jovial and all that other fun stuff. But anyhow, with enough of that being said, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but I think I'm starting a trend about showing your stash, at least in totes and stuff. Let me put it this way, kind of circling back a little bit. I want to let you guys know that sometimes I feel very much ashamed of how much yarn I have. But a lot of my yarn I bought over the years, before I even had this channel, before I've had anything else like that. So that's where a lot of my depression is coming from too, as well as life and circumstances. So now backtrack to starting trends. I don't know if you guys know about this, but Miss Jane at Scraptastic Yarns is starting her own series of showing her totes of her stuff that she has, and I think that is awesome. Miss Jane, I hope you enjoy your going through your series and stuff like that. It is just amazing to be a little person to inspire other people, and it's kind of a great feeling in a lot of ways. So I'm very, very happy that I have inspired other people to show their totes, do low buys or whatever it is that's going to help them. So with this being said, I would like you guys to go over and check her out if you're not a part of her channel. She is a wonderful lady. She has, like I said, she has her What in Tarnations videos, and a lot of times you just shake your head and go, oh my God, what am I doing? Or what were they thinking? Or like, are you kidding me? type stuff. So, and it's amazing that she has an amazing series, and she's a great crafter too. And You guys will definitely like her. And she's very opinionated, so don't get offended because I like opinionated people. So we'll go from there. But anyhow, today, guys, I wanted to show you guys tote number 45 plus a bag. And this bag is stuff that I've gotten through the thrift store hauls. So this is the bag that I have, basically kind of full of fun fur yarns and novelty yarns, the whole 9 yards. And possibility of higher end yarns that I pick up at the thrift store in a bag for, well, here, let me see. I have something over here to kind of demonstrate with, which I do. So I would pick up a bag for like something like this big that's got full of yarn, and they have it priced out for like, $2, $3, $4. And if I go to the thrift stores on their half price days, and if that color tag happens to be a half price, I pick it up for a couple bucks or less sometimes. So it's just it's a variety of stuff that you find there. And I'm really surprised that I've gotten so much of this stuff. And a lot of it sometimes is higher end yarns. So I am opening this to show you guys what I've gotten in this particular one. I did bring my glasses, and maybe you guys might help me figure out what to do with some of this yarn, because I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't know just yet. We'll see. So what I've got, good gravy, Cheryl. I think it's time to get the glass cleaner and clean the glasses. That's for sure. Okay. Is that better? Yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay. So what I have here is a Caron Simply, well, let me scratch that. A Caron yarn, and it's called Charming. It's called Silky Soft Fur with Vibrant Pops of Color. This is 100% nylon. It's 55 yards, 50 meters, and it's a 1.76 ounces or 50 grams. And it looks like it might be a bulky 5. So this is what I have. There's that. That's what it looks like. This is in the black, and this is what it looks like. And it looks like there's some strands to wound together. But this is a something that I could either possibly make a hat with, or the top of a hat or something to that effect. So that one I know I definitely got at the thrift store, along with some of this stuff. Also, just to let you guys know, sometimes I also picked up yard sale stuff. And sorry, an interesting truck went by and I wasn't quite sure what it was doing. But anyhow, I get this stuff from the thrift stores, and sometimes they're in a bag and they come from another thrift store, that kind of stuff like that. But this is a something I must have picked up at, no, this had to have been a bag, but this was donated at one time to Goodwill, and they sold it for $1.99. But this is what I have, and it's called Burnett Bling Bling, and this is says it's a number 5 on it. Let's see, 100% nylon. I do apologize, guys. I'm trying to find the yardage. It says 50 grams, 1.75 ounces. So it's probably about 55 or 60 5 yards. But anyhow, that's what it looks like on this. And this is what it is. Now, the fun thing is trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So I haven't figured out, because it's got those little things. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. But when the inspiration hits, it will be there. Now, this is stuff that I was talking to you guys about finding at the thrift stores in, when you get like 2 or 3, say like, for example, I would have all 3 of these in a bag, and I pay like a couple bucks. So this is what it is, and this is what I'm talking about, high-end yarn, because it's on a cone thing. But yeah, this is what I've got. I don't have a label on this. I don't know what it is. It's very pretty. It's very kind of rainbowy color. It's definitely an eyelash with a lace weight yarn wound together. So there's that on that one. And then you just saw these. Oh, apparently I have 4 of these. Let me get these here for you. And it's called Sorry. And as I have 4 of them. Sorry. See? And that's what it looks like. It is definitely a ribbon yarn. I do not know what I'm going to do with it. I've heard you can make bags and stuff like that with it. But this says it's called 100% nylon. Well, here. One for you, one for me. How's that? So apparently somebody was paid $9.25. This is called Showers of Flowers. And it says it's 104 yards, 50 grams, 1.75 ounces. So that's what that is. And I have 4 of these. And like I said, this is stuff I pick up at the thrift store. Do I know what I'm going to do with it? No, I don't. Another thing I have in here is this. It's called Needles Crafter. And now I've made hair ties using this kind of yarn. But this is the Needles Crafters. It doesn't show that I have very much yardage on it or something. At least not that I can see. It says it's 100% polyester. 50-gram ball. And that is it. And apparently it was either at Big Lots or something, but they paid like $1 for it. There's the tag. But yeah, this is some fun stuff, I guess. I have some Lion Brand Festive. This was at one time at Hobby Lobby. They paid that much for it. What was it? $5.94. I could see that. There we go. Block some of the light, but anyhow, it's the fur, fun fur, and then I guess they clearanced it out for $2.13. That was an older label. Let me see that. So this ball, it says it's classified as a number 5. This one says it's 55 yards. 1 point something ounces. It's really super small. Can't see it. 80% polyester and metallic polyester is 20%. So that would make something really kind of cute for as a trim or something to that effect on something. And this is what I'm also talking about getting, is some higher end yarns. Especially the fun stuff. But look at this. I have 3 of this. And this label it says it is Peacock Multi. It's made in Italy. Can't speak. Someone paid originally $9.99 for this. And I have 3 balls of it, and it says it's 100% polyester, 77 yards, and I have 3 of them. So that'll probably go into a project. Don't know what, don't know when. And I have another peacock, but I think this one was a different color. So now I have no idea what I'm going to do with this one, or how I'm going to use it. This is called Fiesta 2, maybe? No. Fiesta Starburst. It's called Rayon Boucle. It's Cosmopolitan. And says it has 240 yards. It's approximately 4 ounces. And it's 94% rayon and 6% metallic? Yeah, metallic. And this is what what it is. And that's what I've got. And like I said, I pick this stuff up all the time when I find it interesting. So this one, I'm not sure. And with it being, they paid, look at this guy. They paid $32.99 for this originally. That's incredible. And I think I only paid like $1.50 for a bag of something like this. Yeah. So that I got to figure out what I'm going to do with. Another one in here that is kind of an interesting, and I'm not sure what to do with it, but they paid originally $13.20. Have no idea where. It's a made in Italy, but that's what I've got. That's the colorway. There's the price tag, $13.20, and this is says it's 30% wool, 30% acrylic, and 40% nylon. It is really super soft. And I have no idea what to do with it. And how many yards is this? 47 yards. I'll have to figure something out. Another thing I picked up, I forgot all about this. I could have used this too. Is this London Yarns. It's Sinfleck. All right, let me show you. This is what it looks like. That's what the yardage. And they paid $7.75 for this. Do I know what I'm going to do with it? Nope, I sure don't. Who knows? We'll see what happens. The other thing I have in here too is some more of that, I call it fan lace, but that's what it looks like. This is what I've got. And this was, it says it's 125 yards. It's 100% nylon. And this is Alcatrina, or I don't know, but that's the name of it. They paid originally $4, and it might have been at Big Lots when they were selling yarn and stuff. So there's that. This stuff, I'm not exactly sure what to do with it or how to work with it, but I picked up a couple of these because I thought it was an interesting thing. Making sure that I don't have anything else in here. Oh yes, I do. So I have 3. Okay. Looks like I have 3 of this. Now, this is originally from Ice. They were selling them at $1.25 at Goodwill. It says it's a custom blend. And of course they've got it over, and I paid originally $1.25 each on these. So yeah, and this is wrapped with I want to say like scrubby, no, it's the stuff that you use to get the bath loofahs from. Let me see if I can open this up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but it's that, but they have it wrapped around the yarn. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it or what I'm going to make with it. Let's see, this has got, how many meters is on this? There we go. Maybe not. Okay. Nope. So I don't even think they're going to have this in their stuff anymore, but that's the color number right there. Looks like it's 71454. So yeah. So I have no idea how many meters are on this or anything. So there's that. I think I have Rascal down here. Another thing I have in this little thing, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it because honestly it's kind of funky. But this is what it looks like. Here's what it looks like on this. And then it goes into a ribbon. And then it goes right back to this stuff. So I have no idea what to do with it. So, have any of you guys actually worked with some of this stuff? Let me know on this. I appreciate that. I have some more kind of funky fur. I think this is Patton's twisted yarn, but this is a blue, and you can see it's kind of like the eyelash, and it's blue. It's twisted type thing. I know I've done a hat with something like this and made a funky hat, but no label, no nothing. But I think that's what it is because I had some yarn like that before. Oh, it looks like I have one, oh, two, okay, so I have another one of the festive fur from Lion Brand in the same color as that other one. And then I have this one. It's called Perfect Knits. Someone paid $3 for that one, but it's the same thing. It's an eyelash yarn. There you go. What does this one say? It's a 40-gram ball. And that's all it says on here that I can see. Okay, enough time. Another one is another fun fur, but this one's a lot softer, but it's in more of a navy blue. I'm trying to see if I can find an end without having to pull it apart. But this looks like it's got some tufts in it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like some tuft right there. But it's like a navy blue. It's really soft, really nice. It's got a nice feel to it. I have some more of that. I would assume it'd be stuff like this, like the boa yarn, the net boa. But this was the one I have. And I just have a ball of it. Maybe this is the pink twisted of the patterns. Could be. And I have some pink boa yarn. I have a, what color is you? Doesn't say. Like an orangey, burnt orange color. I know this is not the best lighting. And then I have this yarn. I know I've made hair ties with it, but I don't know. I know it's a higher end yarn. Let me see if I can find an end. There it is. I have this one, and it's got like lattice work in it and eyelash. I know I've done a hair tie with that when I had a small ball, but I have it in black, and of course a holly hair or two. So there's that. On that one, I have a scrappy ball of fun fur that's really soft. In here, I also have this stuff that I really like, and I would love to make a hat out of it, but I don't think I have enough yardage. It's called Lion Brand's Glitter Spun, and it's a small ball, and I have one in silver too. I paid $1.49 for this at the Goodwill. This is made in Italy. This is 100 and what are you yards? It says it's 115 yards. If that's the case, then I might be able to have enough to do. Ideas. So there might be enough for a hat. It says it's 115 yards, so I can get a hat out of something like that. So that's over there. Then I have a ball of this. I don't know what they call this, but it's the lacy stuff, like for those real fancy fluff yarns, and that's what. Sometimes I'll make hair ties out of this stuff. So I have that, and then I have this Patton's Metallic. And this is a 4-weight. It's 252 yards. That would be a hat right there. So that's what I have. And this doesn't say a color. Oh yes, it does. Metallic teal. So there's that. I'll have to see about that one too. I have some more boa yarn in here. And then I have this, which is no label on it. On that one, I have some red glitter fun fur that's got metallic in it, but it's red. I have a cake of this boa. So I have a big cake. So there's probably about 3 or 4 of these in this cake because it's heavy. And some more boa in the black. You can see that. Have you guys worked with the boa yarn? Let me know. Okay, so I have another festive from Line Brand in the black. Some more of that glitter spun in a ball. Then I have this Gala yarn. It's called Helen, but it's like that. And there's really no, this was probably at Big Lots at one time. And they had it for $1. Whoops, I had it upside down. Sorry, guys. And this is, it says it's 30%, 34% wool, 33% acrylic, 21% lurex, and 12% polyamide nylon. So that's what I have. So, and it doesn't seem to have yardage. Oh yes, it does. 131 yards. It's right there. Can't hardly see it, but it's right there. So there's that. And I have some more of the Patton's Allure, but it's in the black. This says it's got 47 yards to it. And it's 100% nylon polyamide. Then I have this with no label. But I may have done something, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet. I have this in the black. I have some teal in the fun fur. And pretty much about the same yardage, about 27 to 30 yards. I have some more of Patton's Cha Cha Cha. It says it's a 6-weight and 77 yards in a rainbowy color in the blues, purples. Let's stick that back in here. I'm not sure what that is, but it's definitely a higher end of yarn. I have some more of the Allure in the black. So I have 2 Allures. I have another one of the, oh no, this is Premier Diana Fun Fur. This was at Big Lots for $1 probably. And this one has how many yardage? 49 yards plus on that. Then I have one. Okay. All right. I have one of this colorway in the Fun Fur. And it looks like it's a full ball. Then I have another colorway in the multicolors, the blues, pinks, and purples. I have one in straight purple of the Fun Fur. Then I have another Patton's Cha 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 right here. Stick that back in here. It looks like might be a half-used skein of more boa of the brunette. Then I have scrap balls, which I'll probably have to take out and use for something else. And then I have this one, Madoadea Zing. Somebody paid $1 for it. And it's kind of a purpley brown. This is 87 yards. It says it's 100% polyester too, with no colors. Then I have this stuff. I've never dealt with this stuff before or made anything, but Loops and Threads made it. And this is what it looks like. It's supposed to be 23 yards. It looks like they had it for $4.99. And this is called Fabulous. That's what it looks like on the label. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but there's that. Then I have some more of that funky pom-pom and fur yarn on this from Lion Brands. It's called Fancy Fur. There it is. Looks like I have another Fancy Fur in the black and yellow color. Almost done with this bag, guys. I promise. Oops, here's another one of the fun furs in that rainbowy color. Then I have a white one with no label with the pom-poms. I think this might be Yarn Beast brand, because I think I remember having. Then I have another Cha Cha in the pink color. So there's that one. And this is the Patents Twisters that I was telling you about. And this is 65% polyester, 35% acrylic. And how many yards does it say? It doesn't say. 47 yards. It's right there. And like I said, I've made a hat with using something like this as the center. And last but not least is this other, well, this is not Burnett Boa. This is Fun Fur. Okay, somebody must have put this on the wrong label. But there's some more Fun Fur. But they put a Burnett Boa on it. So that is what I have in this bag on this. So I'm going to put you guys on pause for just a moment and we'll go from there. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right, this is already at 30 some minutes now. I think I'm just going to call this one as a Fun Fur bag, higher end yarn stuff, whatever you want to call it. But anyhow, guys, I do have some more videos to make. So I'm going to be in the same outfit, so please do not be mad at me on that. And I do have a couple more totes sitting right here next to me to go by this. But that is going to be the bag of Fun Fur. So anyhow, guys, big hugs from me to you. Oh, by the way, if you guys are cruising the YouTube streets and you happen to stop by and see what I had in this bag of Fun Fur, and you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button. It is for free. It's not going to cost you anything. And you might find some other interesting things that I'm going to be showing on later on in this channel and stuff like that. But anyhow, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. So you have a wonderful day. Big hugs again from me to you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.